This is Armo. He is some kind of doodle. I don't remember what kind. He's young. This is his second groom ever. And you can tell that his hair is a disaster. So I figured I would share his transformation today because that's always fun. I love seeing transformations. So we're gonna go, I just did his nails and then we're gonna go have a bath. He's so cute. So he's all sudsed up in his shampoo. Today I am using the iGroom 50:1 Gentle Clean. This is the blue label. There's also one that's red. And I'm also using iGroom's Tearless Facial Shampoo, which smells so good. I love this facial shampoo. And yeah, I'm gonna rinse him now. And then for conditioner, I'm just gonna use this one. It is the Best Shot Ultra Max conditioner. I pretty much use it for every dog. So yeah. So he's just soaking in his conditioner, but I did want to say for pet people or new groomers that don't already know, the bath is super important to the groom. So you might just think like, oh, I'm just getting them clean. It's not a big deal. It's a big deal. So you want to make sure that you're really getting in there when you're doing the shampoo. Like you want to make sure you get every corner of their body, their feet, their legs, their bum, their tail, everything, their ears, and do a really good deep clean. If you have to do two shampoos, do two shampoos. One of my big tips is to use a loofah. It really spreads the shampoo around super well and gets right down to the skin. A lot of pet people I find they'll bathe their dogs, but they're not doing a super thorough job. So then when the dog is dry, it's not like the greatest looking groom, if that makes sense. But also you're gonna want a good blow dryer to be able to blow dry your dog, and a good brush when you're blow drying. So yeah, and condition always condition. You want to make sure that you're putting the moisture back in after you strip the hair of all the natural oils. So that is super important. And I know some groomers don't condition if they're scissoring, but I think either way, like if you're conditioning in the tub or putting a leave-in conditioner, either way you should be conditioning. Yeah, it's important. He's like, get me out of here, poor guy. He's such a good boy. Okay, now we are gonna blow dry. I have his Happy hoodie on. Happy hoodies help block out the sound, which can help with more anxious dogs, but I just put them on every dog. Whew, I don't know why I'm out of breath. I just went up the stairs. So bath, number one most important thing. Number two, the blow dry. So I know pet people don't always have a high velocity dryer, but I promise you can get them off of Amazon for like $100. This one is $250. Most grooming dryers can be like $600, $1,000, but you don't need to spend that much for a high velocity dryer. And even if you don't want to spend any money on a dryer, these techniques will help even with your regular blow dryer. Still not going to be the same, but pretty much we're going to, I'm not brushing them right now. First of all, we're going to just use our regular nozzle. Where is it? I'm just going to use this nozzle on his whole body, go over it until it's mostly dry. And then after that, I take the nozzle off and I just use like this, and I brush while I use, at the end when I don't have the nozzle on is when I brush, back brush the hair. And then I also do the head with the nozzle off because the nozzle is super scary for dogs because it just makes the power that much more. And yeah, so we're gonna get going. So we're at a point now where Armo is mostly dry on the body. So I'm going to take this off. And then we're just going to blow dry like this. And use my Arturo slicker brush. This is the Arturo long pin slicker brush. And I also have the CC coral brush, but I'm not a huge fan of this one actually. Maybe I'll try and make a video about it. I don't know. And pretty much I'm just gonna brush up as I blow dry. And then the last thing I'll do is the head. And here we are, we're nice and fluffed out. You can't see his eyes. But see how it's nice and straight? That's what you want it to look like. So now we're just gonna go through with a fine-toothed comb. This is the Arturo fine-tooth comb. Super affordable. Doodle people, you need to go out and get a comb. Any person who has a dog, who has some kind of coat that's not like a smooth coat, go out and get yourself a comb. This is how your dog gets matted. It's because you're not using a comb to get right down to the skin. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. And then we're gonna get going on the clipper work. So I think I'm gonna do an inch. And yeah, I think I'll get back to you. I think I'm gonna take a little bit more off than an inch. I've decided. Okay, I'm gonna do the light purple comb. It is 3/4 inch. That should be better. Big transformation, eh, bud? That's it. You're all done. You're all done, eh? Good job. Good job. So soft. You're so soft. There we go.